Hey, and we're live today. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm here with Tyler Williams, who's the Director of Scientific Services at PathoSans. And PathoSans has been innovating, engineering, and manufacturing electrically chemically activated solutions. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, OMG, that's a huge mouthful. And what on earth does that mean? Well, I'm really excited because today we're going to tell you. So thank you so much for joining us here today. I know you're probably here because you have an interest in cleaning. What? Cleaning? Here we
Yeah.
are. So, Tyler, welcome to the show.
Hello. Thank you, Angela. Looking forward to our questions today and getting through and getting to talk about PathoSans.
So, tell us about this ECAS. Explain to me in really simple terms what it is and how it works. Like, what does electrochemically activated mean?
So, for the person operating a machine, which would be likely our company making this fluid, it's a small box that goes in that is submerged in salt water. Then we energize our cell with a DC current or just simple electricity, the same stuff you'd probably have running in your house everywhere. And what we're doing is we're actually separating those salt molecules. We're pulling sodium one way and chloride the other way. And we're pulling it through a specialized membrane. So it actually filters out the salt water. And we're taking the ions we want, putting them in a reaction chamber, and making the chemistry you need to help effectively clean and disinfect without harming people or the environment. That's about as simple as we can go.
Well, I mean, that's really cool because we use cleaning chemicals, but many of us
Mhm.
don't know how they are created. And
And
my
this is
philosophy has always been we are not chemists, we are
mhm.
house cleaners. And so we leave the separating of the ions to the chemists that that know what all that means.
But what's great is, yeah, it's just salt water and electricity. So that's really all it is. So operating a machine isn't hard. It's putting salt in the certain tank, just like a water softener at home, and
Mhm.
turning it on. And the rest takes care of itself. And then the bottle product at home takes care of everything.
So, what is the shelf life after I have opened my concentrate and I've put it inside a glass jug and I've diluted it? What is the shelf life of that?
So our lab testing supports 1 year after you've
Okay.
diluted it. So I think that's a very long time that should be turned over, especially for a professional housekeeper. At home, that's still a pretty good amount. It's about 16 ounces after diluting in our standard product. We find our larger users too. We'll size our tanks or we'll size our holding vessels appropriately to turn over about every 30 to 120 days.
Okay. And then is there anything that you can't do, like you can't have it in direct sunlight or anything like that? Are there any special requirements for using your solutions?
The basic SDS statement is store in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. However, our cleaner can be in direct sunlight, out on the table, out in the I would not store it outside or anything. It'll help speed up that degradation, but it would not be significant to any major effect.
So if you're just roaming around the house and you got a clear plastic or a clear glass container on your apron
Mhm.
folder, it's not going to disintegrate in the middle of your
No,
cleaning.
no, 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 no.
And how cool is it that we don't have to leave a smell behind? I think this is fantastic. I actually think this is the new era of cleaning. I'm starting to see even sodas moving to clear because the dyes and the smells and everything we had in the past, we're getting away from that. So a lot of our cleaning solutions are moving in this direction. So I love the fact that we're having this conversation today and finding out affordable ways that we can then bring this into our own homes. So this is just fantastic. Thank you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much for joining us today. I've learned so much. And if nothing else, I just got really excited about learning more. I know this is new technology for many of us, and I'm excited as we explore the new frontiers moving forward. Because, like I said earlier, I think we're in an era of getting away from the dyes and the heavy chemicals and the things that have harmed the environment and our waterways and our respiratory systems and all these things for so long. I think we're moving away from all of that. So it's more than just a buzzword now. It's actually a responsibility that we're taking a look at. How can we do our own little individual part? And in an era where there are so many terms like green and natural and whatever that are just unregulated terms,
Mhm.
it's really nice to actually have some solutions that you can, as a professional cleaner, take into a customer's home and say, hey, listen, this is proven technology that we feel good about, and we're pretty sure you'll feel good about it as well.
Well, that means the world to hear you say that. So thank you so much because that is really is our message at PathoSans. We care about clean and we want to change the culture of clean and we want to make good for everyone.